Scruffy it is, but not Muffy.
Hi!
I'm Tyra.
And I'm Missy. Welcome to Two Peas and a Podcast! Yay! And the crowd went wild.
That's my drums. Boom, boom.
Okay. Oh, I like your shirt.
Thank you.
That's cute.
Thank you very much.
All right, so I have to let y'all know my allergies are killing me, so I always kind of be wiping my eyes anyway, but today is going to be extra because I am not a well person. Pray for me. Hashtag pray for me.
You mean to put it on Facebook?
Yes. So, some housekeeping. We need you to like, share, and subscribe. I didn't even check to see how many subscribers we had this week, if we got any new subscribers.
It's probably like 1,000.
It might be. We had so much fun last week for our live chat.
Yes.
We broke records. We were shocking the world. We broke records.
Yes.
We had like 14 people.
We were rolling.
14 plus 1 because my little sister was not in the live chat. She didn't hit the live chat button.
Oh,
she was talking on the comments.
Yeah.
And speaking of my sister, thank you, Jessica, for, I don't know if you can see how pretty these cups are.
They have little bees on
Yeah,
them.
I don't know if you can see. It's too much light. You can't see, but they are beautiful, like rhinestones and stuff.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yes, thank you, Jessica, for my gift. This was a birthday gift. I can't remember which birthday.
50.
Was it 50? I don't know if it was for my... It was for my 50th. It was for my 50th. Jessica gives pretty good gifts. She does decent. Usually it's just money. Yeah.
But
And
she
that's
put
the gift that
a lot of thoughts in this.
Yes, she did. Yes, she
Go
did.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Go Jazz. Go Jazz.
And then you remember we used the ones you gave me before. And you see that one up there, so one up at the top. One of my girlfriend's Beau's sisters, who I didn't even know. She made that for me. So she became my new best friend. Hey, best friend!
Well, she'll be my best friend when she make me one.
She would. She's really sweet. She's
Aww.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you about this dog? I just said the dogs are going to have to be a part of the podcast today because I didn't feel like shutting them in the room and then they bark because they're in the room. I said, but Scruffy is going to bark because it's that time of day and she just has to protect the whole neighborhood. I'm so sorry, guys.
My dogs don't do that.
Girl, I'm getting ready to get dogs like your dogs.
Yes, I have no dogs.
She's making me mad. She's making me so mad.
Okay, so today, what do
Yes.
we talk? Today we're going to talk about the holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
And we're going to kind of touch on some little bit of holiday etiquette,
Pet peeves.
yeah,
The do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts of...
According to Missy and Tyra.
Right.
Because I'm sure there's some do's and don'ts.
And probably according to you guys too, because you guys probably think the same way Tyra thinks.
I'll drink to that.
So, yes.
Oh, that was good.
So, we're looking at, okay, coming up now is Thanksgiving.
Okay, so, like, one of my, it's not a pet peeve of mine per se, but how I was kind of raised is, like, especially if you go to somebody's house, you do not pack a plate to take home. That's just how my mother had us. When you're there, eat as much as you like, but don't pack up plates to take home. Unless, now this is so funny. Mommy has told us don't take home plates, but when you come over to her house on certain occasions,
She'll
say, make sure you take home a plate. Y'all take some of this food.
Yeah.
But like, we were a family, so if we were having Thanksgiving, there didn't want nobody pack up no plates because we gotta eat that food like for leftovers ourselves.
Really?
Yeah.
That was never that was never an issue in our household as far as people packing a place. But don't pack plates before you eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see people going through the lines and they making a plate and you think they're going to sit down and then they turn around and ask you for the aluminum foil. Right. So, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's greedy. That's just, That's
greedy. Yeah, I really don't like that. And I've witnessed that. And then you're looking like, well, where's the rest of the turkey?
And the person sitting over there with their big old plate packed, eating a plate, acting like they don't want to share when they know that somebody else didn't even get one piece of turkey.
Right. So we can agree that definitely is a don't. Do not pack a plate until you have been invited to pack a plate. Right. And the invitation generally does not come right after grace. I'm going to let you know that now.
Yes, exactly. And I hate packing plates anyway. I don't care if it's Thanksgiving. I don't care if it's the cookout. Don't ask me to bring you back a plate because you're going to be sad and disappointed. Well, Tyra don't pack plates. I hate packing plates, so no.
It's ingrained in my head, so I don't.
I've never done it. Back in the day, if you want a plate, get your butt up and go to
exactly.
Go
this ain't no Uber Eats.
Yeah.
So let's see. What else are some of our little holiday etiquettes? How about, this is another thing. I guess this is like mommy done brainwashed me. Like when you have an event, and we're talking about Thanksgiving right now, and certain people are responsible for certain dishes. And then they come late. Like my mother has if you've ever been around me when I do an event, if the event starts at 4:00, I want everything set up at 4:00. I want everything done at 4:00. So when the first person walk in at 4:03 for the early birds, it's done. I cannot stand the person who know they got the macaroni and cheese or the greens or a major player for the dinner to come late. Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, because if you're supposed to bring a meal or a dish, and you're not gonna be ready by the time that the time everything starts, drop your dish off early and then go home and get dressed.
See, we not just griping. We coming with solutions. Okay.
Yeah.
That was
drop
a good
your
solution.
dish. Yeah, drop your dish off early and then be like, all right, I'll see y'all in a few. I'm going home, take a shower, whatever. But yeah, that's not cool. Nobody wants to be waiting on the macaroni and cheese or the whatever the dish is. I won't be
waiting on nothing.
Yeah.
And the other thing, which is this is just, I guess, being on time. When you show up for an event or dinner and the people still cooking. Like,
now, wait a minute now. Hold on now. Sometimes things happen that's beyond your control. You can't always be set at that time, especially if you up all night long cooking by yourself and you ain't got no help.
Really? Well, maybe if you cook it all by yourself, everything, maybe you should delegate. So that you don't put so much pressure on yourself.
No. Everybody can't cook it the way you cook it.
Okay. Well, then start on Tuesday.
Who wants 2-day-old food?
They ain't gonna eat it.
But it ain't gonna be fresh. I can't see me doing that. Now, I can start prepping on Tuesday. Like cut up my blocks of cheese from macaroni and cheese and stuff. Prep everything. Which I plan on doing. Today. Yeah, I am going to start prepping some things today. Right. Like clean the chicken. I think I'll do that today in the refrigerator. But sometimes you can't help that.
So Swinton/Wiggins family, y'all gonna have dinner on time this year. Is that what we hearing? Do y'all have dinner every year on time?
Around about on time. Around about on time. I don't know.
Well, what time does dinner start though? Because if it starts early.
We always say 4:00.
And what time do you all usually eat?
Maybe around 6-ish.
2 hours.
Sometimes not. Not always though.
Okay.
It depends. It depends. Like
Okay.
sometimes I don't know why, but every Thanksgiving around that time I get like sick or something, so I'm moving slower. And then I realize
You should delegate.
But listen, I don't want everybody bad cooking now. Some of my babies can't. They ain't that good at that stuff. I can't put too much on my sister because sister be cooking a lot of stuff too, and her stuff be all homemade from scratch.
So why isn't it a collaborative effort?
It is. It is between me and Tamika.
Okay.
Us two do the half of the cooking.
Okay. I don't know. I just show up.
I'm about to say, you don't even cook no full meal. We cooking everything.
But
we got the chicken. Now the KJ wants to add chicken because we didn't used to do fried chicken, but he feel like fried chicken need to be at every occasion. So I gotta cook the fried chicken, the wingettes.
Look,
I gotta cook chicken strips because Kamari don't eat chicken with bones in it. Then we gotta cook. Tamika gotta do the ham. Oh, and now I gotta do a turkey breast again. We 86 the turkey breast. Well, we eliminated the big turkey because they don't eat nothing but the breast, and then the rest of the turkey be sitting on the pan like this, untouched. And we gotta throw that whole turkey away. So we started with doing, okay, let's just do 2 turkey breasts. So then we said, well, let's do turkey wings. And then that way we ain't got to worry about the turkey
Have
breast.
you already gotten your turkey wings?
We got some of the turkey wings.
Because
we got 4 packs. We got 4 packs of turkey wings. And if need be, if I can find a couple extra packs, I might get them. But if not, those 4 packs are going to have to do for us. It's just us, a handful of us.
Right.
But anywho, we thought we was 86 in the turkey breast, but then Kamari came back and was like, well, what am I going to eat? Right. Well, Kamari, we got chicken strips for you and ham. You the only one that eat the ham.
So is that all that? No, y'all going to have seafood because you eat seafood.
Well, yeah, we got to have salmon because I got to eat the salmon. And then,
Sounds
now
like
I gotta go back
black
and
get dinner.
Now we're gonna do 1 turkey breast because Kamari's like, I can't have Thanksgiving without a piece of turkey.
Yay, Kamari!
So turkey breast for Kamari. It's too much.
Well, okay, so my aunt used to do the cooking for Thanksgiving. Aunt Maddie. Again, happy birthday. Shout out, her birthday was last week. We did a drive-by. She loved it. And I love her. Maddie would start cooking like on Tuesday. Nicia started cooking on Tuesday. Mommy, I saw Mommy earlier today. Mommy's cooking the greens today. Niecy did the chitlins, the sauerkraut salad yesterday. And the macaroni and cheese will be freshly, baked on. The turkey is Thanksgiving morning. The ribs are prepped and go in the oven Thanksgiving, morning. So and that's how, we are creatures of habit. Yeah. That's how Maddie did every year. The potato salad will get done tomorrow. So everything is done. She has a schedule, and Niecy still adheres to the schedule.
Well, that's good.
And then dinner starts at 4. By 4:15, we saying grace and we eating. So I mean, you can take.
Yeah, we really are going to shoot. I'm really going to shoot this year to try to make it to do all of that fancy stuff that y'all do.
It's not fancy, but if y'all have good fellowship time for these 2 hours, that might be the beauty of being.
Well, yeah, they always do that, and when everybody keep coming to the kitchen saying, what else you doing? What else you need? What you doing? Wait a minute, because this deep fry wasn't working right. And a deep fry. I have mishaps. Now, what I have learned is I'm not going to use that. I got the turkey fryer. I'm not frying that turkey breast this year. I'm not even pulling that turkey fryer out because it's too much. It's too massive. It's too big.
I just got rid of an oilless turkey fryer. I just threw it away. We cleaned out the stuff at Mommy's house.
Oilless? How you make
it's like infrared lights. And the turkey comes out beautiful.
Oh, wow. Why'd you get rid of it? Why you ain't use the Tyler?
I wasn't thinking. I wasn't even thinking. I just, when you're cleaning up and you just like, I haven't used this in 50 years. Let me just throw it away. But it still had all the parts. So I guess the smoker is next to go because we've only used that a couple of times.
Well, when you get rid of that, let me know. Bring that to Tyra.
Yep. So,
oh, this wine is good.
what kind of wine is it?
Lips.
So let's see. Who says grace at your house?
We take turns.
Okay.
Yeah, we take turns.
I used to. One of my nephews is a long-winded prayer. And I'll be like, let's speed this up. I mean, all you gotta do is say, thank you, Lord, for this food. Thank you for the person who prepared it. And we thank you for the many wonderful blessings that you've bestowed upon us. Amen. What is that? 30 seconds? My mother's prayers are long, too.
No, ours aren't that long. We say, depending on the person and the situation. I think last year Mika did it. The year before that. No, I think I did it. I think I've been doing it, actually. Yeah. I like to touch on a few things, but it's never long-winded, you know. Sometimes we cry.
Amen.
Depending on the stuff that we say.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
We have so much going on in the family.
Right,
so,
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But
yeah. So far we've covered packing plates.
Being on time.
Y'all let me know. Can the Swinton Wiggins family comment and let us know how well you all did with starting?
Well, they have to let you know next week because
they can comment. They can come and comment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They can come and comment.
Yeah. We're gonna do good this year.
Well, whether you do it or not, we are thankful that we are together. So even if you gotta wait 2 hours for your 4:00 dinner,
look,
be thankful.
They be happy because they be eating off the chicken. That's why I take them so long to cook the chicken.
So y'all be having pre-Thanksgiving dinner order.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
I actually think about it. I was like, oh, let me get some hors d'oeuvres. What the last function we had? I did do like a chip and dip, something or another, and was like, y'all eat these chips and dips while I'm still preparing y'all meal.
Oh, so that means you gonna be out at midnight shopping.
I could be. That's typically how my Thanksgivings go. I'm up like literally all night. So that's why I'm really trying to figure out a way to do this so I don't be. But that's just the way that we've been raised. Mm-hmm. Like the night before with my grandparents, they're up all night and I'm up all night and I'm sucking up all of that cooking knowledge from them. So, and I loved it because it was the bonding time for us.
Oh yeah, that's nice. If I'm ever responsible for doing the family dinner, not that I think I cook fairly decent, but I probably would have something catered. I just don't have the time to be up all night cooking.
No, I learned a lot from that way. And then again, that's like the family values that was instilled upon us with my grandparents. I look forward to the night before Thanksgiving, just being there with like my grandfather. And we used to make the sweet potato pies and stuff. And keep in mind, my grandfather was blind. So he
really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Grandfather was blind.
You know, all the blind people I have in my family. And someone with the best cooks.
Yeah, my grandfather, he did everything. Mm-hmm. Everything. When I say on that pedestal, that's where I place him.
You know my uncle, well, you don't know my Uncle Mike, but my mother's brother, Uncle Mike, was blind. And he was the cook over at PG Hospital for years. For like 20 years.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Girl, my grandfather, he can burn.
He could fry some chicken. Uncle Mike could cook.
He told auntie how to make lemon meringue pie. He told me how to make the
key lime pie. Key lime?
No, the key lime pie. Okay, funny story. Every year for Thanksgiving, I try to add something new to the menu, right? And so I decided I'm going to add a key lime pie to the menu last year. And so my family, they was like, what is that? I was like, it's key lime pie. So they labeled the pie white people pie. But listen,
They liked it.
Once they had us like, they was like, "Ooh, this white people pie is good," right?
I'm done. And
so they got us saying, then when they was leaving, oh yeah, let me pack a piece of that white people pie.
Oh gosh. Well, here go my funny story. I said, okay, I'm gonna do 2 desserts for Thanksgiving this year because I don't. And traditionally, we never cooked in our house for Thanksgiving because we always go over Maddie's house. Our house was Christmas dinner. But I said, okay, I'm gonna do a peach cobbler because that was Maddie's staple: peach cobbler and apple pies. But I'm not gonna even try to touch her apple pie. But the peach cobbler, she has given me her blessing on that peach cobbler, her and mommy both. But I said, okay, I'm going to do a peach cobbler and a banana pudding. So I called mommy up. I was like, okay, for Thanksgiving, I'm going to do a peach cobbler and a banana pudding. So I kept talking about this peach cobbler and banana pudding. So today, I said, Niecy, do you eat banana pudding? She was like, no. You know how Niecy, no. Then I was like, well, mommy, do you eat banana pudding? No, indeed, I don't like it. Well, I don't eat it either, so why am I making banana pudding? I'm not making no banana pudding, so I'm just do a peach cobbler.
Well, you're not going to replace the banana pudding with something else?
We don't need it. She talking about bake a cake, because Maddie used to make the best pound cakes. You ain't got it. Oh, gosh. She said, well, why don't you try to... I ain't touching it. I said, I don't even have a cake pan here. But no, we don't even have enough room to eat desserts, really.
Yeah,
and the peach cobbler be good. Mommy do sweet potato pies. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm scaling back a lot on our desserts because I get left with a lot of desserts at my house. They claim they coming back the next day, and then they don't. And then I had to throw that stuff away. So no, I'm scaling back on all of that. No ice cream pie this year. Sorry.
Did you hear that?
No ice cream pie. The last time I made 2 ice cream pies, but each year I make 2. But they didn't eat none of the
ice cream pie?
It's nothing but just like ice cream in the pie crust with the cookie crumbs and all of that stuff. So
I might make an ice cream pie.
That's good.
Oh, that's
they
not
like
easy.
it, but it's just that they
you gotta melt the ice cream.
You don't melt it completely. I melt mine enough that I can spread it.
And then put it back in the freezer. And then crumble the cookies.
Yeah, I crumble the cookies up first and then put it back in the freezer.
Make an ice cream pie. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's a surprise. Okay, so are any additional guests coming this year?
No, not that I know of.
Neither do I. But
well, I have a no negative test, no crossing the threshold policy for this year.
Somebody has Insta-test available.
Oh, really?
I gotta Google it. It's a real thing where you can get people on the spot tests.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna leave them out at the door until the results come in.
Your neighbor gonna put them in the trash.
Don't bring up that neighbor lady.
Oh no!
But,
so you're requiring your people to have negative tests.
Yeah.
So they need to go today to get their. Okay. They have by today. They should have went yesterday, but I mean they can actually go tomorrow because they give you the little. Some of them you can get them right away, but they know the deal. We taking off on the wild side. We just taking our chances.
I have to be super careful because of my sister and her health conditions, and then also she's going out of town. She's going out the country right afterwards, so she can't afford to be catch anything, and she go out the country, and even if I think they go get tested. I guess she gets tested.
Yeah.
And then if the test come back saying she's negative now, and then it develops while she's over there, all because somebody came over my house and didn't get tested.
That happened with Jamaica.
She'd be stuck over and daggone
wherever she going.
But yeah.
Right. Okay.
So no, we got to be careful.
Yes.
Be careful.
Everybody be careful except for us. I mean, our family is so small.
Well, y'all ain't going nowhere.
No, we still don't want to catch it.
Well, yeah, true.
But we're all vaccinated. Everybody in the house for Thanksgiving will be vaccinated.
Okay.
We have
That's
no
good.
non-vaccinated people now.
That's good. That's good.
We're leaving the dogs at home. They're not vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was leading to, like, when you're dating someone, but we kind of touched on people who date but really aren't dating. Do you invite those people to Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah, you can. See, I have my whole thing with Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays, whatever. The way my family is, we welcome everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter. I mean, I can invite 2-3 different people, whatever, and
You a
welcome to
player.
come. No, not saying it like that, but you know, my grandmother's home always has been open to everybody. Everybody's welcome. So it's not a big deal to us if I was to say, oh, this is a friend of mine, you know, come on over.
Well, no, I'm thinking more along the message that you're sending to the friend. Like, you're meeting my whole family. Like, I've talked to people for multiple years, and one day he said, we were out and we happened to run into him. And I was with my mom, and I said, oh, this is such and such, this is mommy. So then later on, he called me. He was like, you know what? All these years we've, been talking or whatever. I never met your mother. I was like, oh, there's a reason why. Everybody can't meet mommy.
I don't know. I don't know. We're not like, I don't see it like,
I think it sends the wrong message to the person. So? Like it's too serious.
No, now if I sat you down and say, hey, I want you to meet my family because I'm going to say, things is getting a little serious with us, so I want you to meet my family. Or I'm going to say, oh, we're having a cookout, you want to come? And you're going to meet my family there.
Cookout might be different.
Now with that, something like that, and I say, oh, we going to go over my mother's house, my aunt's house or whatever. That's going to be something different because I'm going to introduce you, oh, this is my friend, da-da-da-da. It's not going to be them or me trying to tell my family, oh, this is my special friend. It's going to be my family grilling that person and then coming to me and saying, who's that? What's up with him? Well, y'all like, what I need to know. And then I'm going to tell them what it is or what it's not.
Right. I don't know. A cookout is something different. A cookout to me is a little more casual. So you can invite multiple friends to a cookout because it's casual. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking like Thanksgiving is like family. And that's like serious. So everybody is not going to get invited to Thanksgiving dinner.
I would invite people. I would. And not just because, not on that level like, oh, it's serious, whatever. But only because, oh, you want a meal? You hungry? Come on.
I've had tons of friends, like girlfriends, to come over for Thanksgiving. But I just don't do the dude thing. Oh, no.
That's a little...
I know.
It wouldn't.
It's me.
It might not be just you. Maybe my way of thinking is weird and stuff. But again, I'm coming from a family that once you in. Now, my grandmother anybody could come to my grandmother's house, even after they break up with somebody. Anybody at any given time will be at my grandmother's house. So, sorry, Bill, but. She used to be mad. She would come home, and she come home with a new boyfriend, and the old boyfriend is there chilling with grandma. But that's just the way that my grandmother.
Right, and my mom is definitely not like that. Yeah, my mother, when people break up,
you break up with the family. See, that's
not necessarily. It all depends on how the breakup is. Mm-hmm. But yeah, because she kicked people off her prayer list.
Lord.
Yeah. My mother say that this one and this one don't deserve my prayers. So they might come to the house, but they ain't coming to eat her. And she loved kicking people out of her house too. Fun fact about my mommy. So if she beefing with you or you done beef with her child, you might come in, but you gonna feel you not welcome. She just. But I can see an old boyfriend. It depends on. But see, my mother was never one to be all up into the relationship thing. She ain't gonna get all, into like, oh, how you doing, baby? She'd be like, hi, and she gone to her room. She don't get, because, she say, boyfriends come and go. She ain't got time to get. I'll never forget. Like one of the first times I broke up. You know how you breaking up, just like you're a teenager, you breaking up, and you want to go cry to your mother because that's what you see on TV, right?
Right.
You see it on TV like, Mommy, and I want to go cry on my mother's shoulder. My mom said, if you can get out my face with this mess. I said, but what? I'm told you, get out my face with this mess. So that might be why I act the way I do when I break up with people. Just
because she probably, I mean, her being, you know, a mother and her insight, she already knew that. Oh, this ain't the first breakup. This ain't the last breakup.
But you know, some mothers be like, "Oh, baby, it's gonna be okay, and you'll find somebody else." And da 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 da. I was like, "If you don't get on my face with this mess."
I don't think I've ever done that with my mother.
Yeah, my mother was kind of.
I don't cry a lot. When you tell me you don't, or show me that you don't want me, I just okay, I accept it and go on. But
Now suppose you're talking to somebody and they don't invite you to Thanksgiving dinner.
I wouldn't take it. Wait a minute. I don't know if I would take it personal because I'll be too busy with my own family.
Right.
So it probably wouldn't bother me.
So hold it. How do you handle that? Say you get in a relationship, right? And the person you're in a relationship with has an established routine for Thanksgiving. Here you go with your established routine for Thanksgiving. His established routine might be, this is what we do. I go over my mother's house and blah, blah, blah. You now his woman, not his wife, but just his girlfriend, friend, whatever. And you're hosting dinner. Where is he going? What is he going to do?
He got to learn how to do both. You got to learn how to, you know, if you go to your mother's house, go to your mother's house because I'm never going to stop anybody from doing whatever they do with their family.
Right.
You go ahead to your mother's house, and if you have time or you get a break, then you can come over. If not, then I'll see you tomorrow. To me, it's simple. I know that being in, you know, I have family members who married, so they had to split the holidays with, you know, and it was a little weird in the beginning, but then it got to the point where
it becomes
your
new normal.
Yeah, it is what it is. So it's like, okay, we know we're gonna see them. You know, I guess their dilemma was which house we're gonna go to first and where we're gonna end up at.
Right.
So they started rotating. Okay, we go to your mother's house first this year, and we'll go to my mother's house second. And then the next year, okay, we go to my mother's house first and go to your mother's house second. So they learned how to balance it out.
Yeah.
It got to a point where they were like, well, shoot, let's just host it at our house and tell both of the sides to come over. So, you know, it worked for them in that aspect. But I don't know that I could, if I was to get into, like, if somebody was to demand me to come to their house, I don't know.
Somebody said, babe, I really want you to meet my family, and my family's going to be here. You know, I got family coming in from out of town, and I want you to meet them.
Then I would probably just tell my family what it is. Y'all got the key. Clean up. I gotta go over here with.
So you ain't gonna get to his house until what?
After
8 o'clock dessert.
After I finish doing what I'm doing with my family.
Okay.
And trust me, once he gets to meet me and my family, he's gonna want to cut his family off anyway, because my family's fabulous. Problem solved. Just meet my family.
I know that's right. Okay.
Yes.
Amen. I remember one year. I didn't go over Maddie's house, and I decided to go over a boyfriend's house.
Just a boyfriend?
He's a boyfriend, yeah.
Is it a special boyfriend?
Yeah, he was kind of special. Yeah, he was special. I don't want to give too much information because you know.
Okay.
But yes, he was a boyfriend. We definitely were in a relationship, and I decided to go over his house for Thanksgiving, and then the plan was he would drop me off to Maddie's house afterwards. And you know, I like to eat. So I get to his house, and his mother could not cook.
Oh,
She could not cook.
Lord, see.
So you can't not eat. So I don't make tiny plates. I make nice, hefty plates. So yeah. So I got over Maddie's house, and I was like, never again. Never again. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
See, that's one of the reasons why we don't like to go. Like people be, people go house hopping.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons why we don't like to do it, because we like our food cooked the way we like it cooked.
Right.
So there's no way we're gonna get disappointed on Thanksgiving and then be sitting there like we've been looking for Thanksgiving all year long.
Right.
And the food was not what we expected it to be. So yeah, we don't play around with that like that. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about doing a little scaled down Thanksgiving dinner for a friend of mine. I was advised not to, but the Lord is still working on. I probably won't, because I'm already feeling a little lazy. So we probably won't. But the thought was there, and God appreciates the thoughts. Did you know that? God does appreciate the thoughts. He does. He gonna be like, Missy, it says it's the thought that counts. And I thought about it.
Dear Lord, continue to not move her. Amen.
It ain't gonna be no real thing. It'll be like some rotisserie chickens from Sam's Club. Steal some greens from over Mommy house, because they love Mommy greens. Maybe a rib or two. Or I could just fix a plate. And hide it, because my mother see that plate. She's like, who plate is this?
Look at my eyes.
No, they generally work on holidays, so. Anyway.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna take a plate is one thing, but this.
But no, I ain't taking a plate. They would have to come get the plate. I'm not taking a plate. And if I prepared a scaled down dinner, they would have to come pick it up. Just in case you watch. That's what's required. Okay. I can see it.
He's
not watching. He might. You never know.
Secretly watching.
Yeah, secretly watching.
Any secret watchers out there for me?
Mm-hmm. Oops, excuse me. I did a Wendy Williams. Okay, so
yeah, that
comment. Leave in the comments some of your holiday do's and don'ts, etiquettes, dee. And just if you like to share a funny story, share a funny story. I do come back and read the comments, and
What about Christmas? Christmas time. What do you do when you just start dating somebody for Christmas? Do you get them a gift? Do you not get them a gift? If you do get them a gift, and what if you really like this person? Do you get them a good gift? Do you not get a good gift? Have you ever bought somebody that you were dating a gift and they really didn't like your gift?
No, I'm a good gift giver. I'm a thoughtful giver. Like, I put thought behind. But I can't even remember. I can't remember, like, giving. I don't know if, like, in my last relationship, I can't remember if we really exchanged gifts because we focused on the kids. And then, I would get you give me gifts all the time. God has blessed me, because I really do have been in relationships for the most part. There have been a couple of duds, but for the most part, I've been in relationships with very kind and generous guys. Yeah, one guy, he didn't celebrate Christmas, but he celebrated Kwanzaa. And at first, I was like, what? Because I celebrate Christmas. It's like, I celebrate Kwanzaa. So instead of getting one gift for Christmas, I got 7 gifts. Oh. And guess what one of the gifts was? One of the gifts, and if you're watching, thank you, because this was one of the most thoughtful gifts ever. You remember Baby It's Cold Outside when Dwayne Wayne and Whitley did it on Different World. And back in that day, we didn't have YouTube, or you can go look it up and watch it over again. You just saw it that one time. If you didn't record it, that was it. It's gone until you see it on a repeat. So I was telling him how I love this song. I was like, they played it and I loved it. I don't know who sings it, blah, 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 blah. So he didn't say anything. One of my Kwanzaa gifts, he had researched, found out it was Betty Carter and Ray Charles and bought me the CD. That was one of my Kwanzaa gifts. Wasn't that cute?
Oh, it was so adorable.
But I think for his Kwanzaa gift, we had gone to, or we used to go to cabins a lot. We used to travel a lot. And I worked at the flower shop, and they had this container that looked like a log cabin. So I bought that and put a plant in it, and then like made a CD of special songs and put it with it, you know, like a little log cabin thing. So. Yeah.
Sounds nice. Sounds really.
I don't know. Gift giving, it all depends. You might get a bottle of whatever I already got here. Call it a day. Here's a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who was I dating? Anybody I was dating? I've given a gift that the person didn't really like, and I was like,
how did you know they didn't like it?
Because they basically told me. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. They were just like.
Or are you assuming?
No.
I got a feeling you're assuming.
The person was a how do I say this? An upskilled dresser.
Oh, so as an upscale dresser, you gave somebody something unupscaled?
Well, I didn't think it wasn't skilled all the way up, but I thought it was a decent. Oh, you know, we're dating with, you know, a decent enough gift.
Time out. Did you break up with this person?
No. I was like, no, because I would much rather you tell me you don't like the gift so I can take it back, get my money back, and find something else for you. And if I don't find something else for you, I have my money back. So, I bought the person what I thought was nice, and it was a sweater. Wasn't Louis Vuitton, but it was a sweater. It was a nice sweater. And the person was just like, nah, boo. I don't, And I was like, you don't like it? And he was like, no. I was like, look, I thought it was cute.
I would have cried. I would have been like,
I didn't cry.
Oh,
I
no.
laughed it off.
I would have been like, you don't like it?
I was like, you don't like it. He was like, nope, take this back, get your money back.
You're so silly. And I would have loved fun.
Oh, no. Well, see, and then you got to know the person, too. He's like, take this, get your money back. And I was like, you really don't like it.
But
He's
then
like,
again,
no.
that you might do something like that. So y'all was probably made for each other.
Yeah.
Well, if you like to give me an ugly sweater from Walmart, I'll take it. I'm all for it. I'm all for the ugly sweater at Walmart.
So, I wasn't mad or anything. I just took it back. Oh, you know what he asked me for? Some underwear. No, give me, you know the kind of underwear that I wear. He's like, take this sweater back and give me some of them underwear.
Well, what was wrong with the sweater? Did you take a picture of it?
Style. No, I didn't take a picture of it. It wasn't.
But you have good style.
It was, yeah, it was a decent enough sweater. It just wasn't what he wear or whatever. So he's
out the picture because I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's gone.
He need to be gone because that's a red flag for me.
No, it wasn't a red flag for me. It was like, okay, thank you, and I'm going to take it back, and I'll get you some underwear. Got him underwear, and he was fine, and we moved forward.
I'm a Cancer. I'm so sensitive. I'm so sensitive.
I wasn't sensitive, and that's the funny thing. I wasn't upset.
Now, if it didn't,
but I was like, you don't like it, and he was like, it's cute, and I was like, come on, you don't like it. And he was like, nah, I like it. I was like,
I don't know what you say. What y'all say? What y'all say about that?
No, because I'm going to tell you why I'd rather have like Kamari. I can't shop for Kamari. So when I buy Kamari stuff,
we already know our children are inconsiderate.
Yeah, but listen, Kamari won't. He will say he like it, and then I would like, well, why haven't you worn the such and such? Then I say, you don't like it, do you? And he'll say, okay. So I've wasted a lot of money on Kamari.
You
right now,
a lot of money
I still
on
got
Tyra because you just told me you got all these clothes hanging up and you keep buying hangers. Stop buying clothes. Period.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about buying gifts for people.
Stop giving yourself gifts.
I did. I keep buying packs of hangers, and then I'm like, I need more hangers.
This is Miley down here. Miley want to be in a podcast.
So anyway, yes, I still got a pair of daggone Versace pool slides that Kamari don't want. No, can he fit them? Yeah, he can fit them. Do you want them? He just don't want them. Won't wear them.
Well,
So
I get that.
Yeah.
I get kids.
So I'm okay
that's
then
a kid
again. I
like
just
that.
yeah, and I just had.
I just think with
a
a significant other, I don't know.
No, you got to be that way, Missy.
Would you give it back?
Yes, I've done that before.
Oh, then that's why you think it's okay.
Not to him, but to somebody
Yeah, that's
else.
what I'm saying. That's why you think it's okay.
No, I'm not going to let you buy me something and I don't like it. And what I really like, and I wanted you to give me this one. No, take this back and give me the other one. It's nice, but
I
that's not what I want.
don't know. I think that's rude.
I don't think it's rude to accept a gift that you really don't want. You're wasting a person's money.
And you know what my solution would be? Okay. But you know what that okay means.
What, you ain't gonna buy nothing else?
Nothing else.
Well, no, I did not think that's rude.
When someone gives you a gift that they have picked out for you, whether you like it or not, you are supposed to be gracious and receive the gift in the spirit that it was given. This is something that this person wanted to gift you. And if you turn your nose up and was like, I don't really like that.
No, it depends on the person and the nature of your relationship.
Right.
If you're open enough to discuss these things, that's the maturity of it. I don't want you wasting money or anything, and I'm going to take your gift knowing good well I'm not going to. But no, you can take it back, get your money back, and use it towards something that I will utilize. I'd rather do that. Now, if it's some outside person giving me something, yeah, I'll take it, and I'll, because I'm going to be very appreciative. I'm not going to tell somebody else like, no, I don't really like it. But if it's somebody who
what have I given you? I need to do a check.
You haven't not given me nothing that I didn't like.
Okay. I can't even remember what I've given you.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. I know what you gave me, the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
You give me nice gifts. One year you gave me a bracelet, but my wrist was too fat because I'm big boned. Not that I'm fat, I'm big boned, okay? There's a difference. I'm a little chubby though, too.
Yes.
No, you give good gifts.
Yes.
I wouldn't give back none of your gifts. None of them.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the ugly sweater.
But I thought
Walmart.
you had skinny wrists. I kept saying, no, Missy.
No, I got skinny ankles.
I kept saying, no, she got skinny wrists. She can fit this. Ooh, she can love this.
I have skinny. I have the smallest legs out of all my girlfriends. I'm probably the biggest one with the smallest legs. God was joking around with me.
So,
but yeah.
Mm-hmm. But again, I wasn't offended. But yeah. So do you get the person a gift? What kind of gift do you do? You just find just a little something.
If it's somebody that I'm just, if it's somebody I'm just kind of talking to, no, we ain't in no relationship. But if it's somebody that, it's something new and I feel like there's something there, I might give a thoughtful gift. Mm-hmm. Nothing expensive, but something like if they had said, oh, you know what? I really like, peppermint Oreos. Like, I know that's their thing. I might do like a little basket with some peppermint Oreos, a couple of Pepsis, some popcorn, and say, there you go. Mm-hmm. Just a little trinket.
Okay.
But I am a good gift giver, though, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm. You give good gifts. You give good gifts.
I really can't remember what I give people, though.
What about people who break up around Christmas time so they won't have to give a gift? People do that.
I don't know who does it, but that's mean. You done earned that gift.
Oh gosh.
Well, I'll tell you what. If a dude broke up with me right around Christmas, yeah, he gonna stay broken up with me. He gonna stay broken up with me. He gonna come back in January talk about Nah, buddy. That's okay because Valentine's Day right around the corner. So let's see what happens then.
Oh man.
Nah. Mm-mm. I hope people don't really do that. That's cheap.
Yeah. I can't stand you. I don't like cheap people. I'm sorry. If you a cheapster.
I remember my first boyfriend gave me this beautiful royal blue wool turtleneck sweater. And it was very, very nice. It was a very nice turtleneck sweater. and I wore it one time and then washed it. That joint was this big. He might watch. I'm sorry. Did I ever tell you that? That I shrunk this way? I mean, it shrunk. Like, have you ever seen wool? Somebody wash it?
Yes.
It shrunk.
I've done that and almost cried.
But he also gave me a Force MD's album.
You got the key.
No, not that. Tender Love. We wasn't talking about P.E.A.S.
Wanna be
Tender Love.
Into your heart,
baby. Tender love.
You shouldn't have listened to no Tender Love at that age. You should have been. Love's the house, love's the home. I don't want to be.
I should have been listening to that. Love is a house, love is a home.
Ooh. At least they was dancing and they wasn't grinding.
Tender love.
I hear you calling my name.
How did you like the New Edition performance?
Girl, yeah. Well, it was good minus that New Kids on the Block.
You know, LaJuan took me to see New Kids on the Block.
Woo! Was New Edition there?
No. We left. I don't know who I don't know who was there. It was New Kids on the Block though. I guess she wanted to see it.
New Edition will always reign supreme in my eyes. Not a fan of Michael Bivins' orange outfit. I think he could have went gray. He didn't have to do that orange. Everyone
I saw
looked
you and
well.
I saw you and Tamika discussing.
I know, right? Everyone looked well. I think I have a crush on Ricky Bell. Was never my favorite New Edition person,
Really?
but I always
He's aged
loved
well.
Ralph. Yes, I always loved Ralph, and I don't know what happened to my baby. My boo just looking like
With his
y'all
hat
just
cocked to the
wore.
side.
Oh Lord, them hats cocked to the side. Come on, Ralph. Just straighten the hat. It's bad enough you got a hat on, because you know I hate hats. I don't like them old man hats. Remind me of my granddaddy and my uncle, but I digress on them hats. But if you gotta wear a hat and he got that sucker cocked to the side, come on, Ralph.
He said he
All
cocked.
Ralph hats like that, because Ralph is really, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, I didn't like that. But other than that, I think the boys did a wonderful job. And I see they're giving Ronnie a little bit more to say. Don't do Ronnie like that. Don't do him. Come on, Ronnie. Don't do him like that.
Ronnie was in
the
that
best
group.
dancer.
He was. And that's why he's in there, because he was tall and he was light.
was getting
That's
that.
it. He didn't have
He's
good
like,
hair. He didn't have no hair. But yeah.
Don't do Ronnie like that.
I know, I'm cool with all of them. I think you and I should go to Vegas. They're supposed to be doing a residency in Vegas next year. I think we should go, and I think we should do a podcast, like scavenger hunt, on meeting New Edition. We should make it happen.
Yes.
We should make it happen. We brought him to Eleanor Roosevelt, and I couldn't even go.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother story. Thank you, Mommy. Again. Killjoy Mommy.
He was up in there. We took pictures with him and everything. So, yes.
Well, this was only supposed to have been 30 minutes. We managed to talk almost an hour, but hey, it is what it is. It's just our regular conversation that we having with y'all listening in. So, in closing, tell me a couple of things you're thankful for this year. You might start crying. Oh, okay.
I'm thankful for health.
Amen. That's real. That's real. I am thankful for, again, my fam. I don't know if I can say this I can't say this on the podcast, but I'm thankful for something that's coming up in a few months. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my life, my health, my strength, my job, my circle of friends. Did I already say my family? Yeah, okay. My Facebook friend. I love Facebook. Facebook keeps me connected to my family and friends that aren't here locally. So I'm really appreciative and thankful for Facebook. For real, for real. People be like, I don't do social media, but I am thankful.
I like people who do
I'm really thankful for
front their
Facebook.
nose up at social media. Be quiet.
Right. Well, one, I ain't doing that much in my life that,
Yeah.
you know.
I ain't doing all that. You know, I know people that do that and acted that way, and then they got on social media, and then you can't
Get them all.
social media. But I also know people who just be like, I don't just say anything. No, I don't do that. You know, I don't do that. So what? You don't do social media or whatever, then that's your business.
So what? You was a little stick-up boy 35 years ago. Don't nobody remember, because you probably done gained 200 pounds by now. They can't even recognize you. But I am thankful. I'm thankful for grapes. Cheers. I'm thankful for my doggies. I'm thankful for my children.
And this is some good wine.
I know.
Lipton wine.
Lipton wine. But
who did a good job on this Lipton wine?
It's not too sweet.
It's not too sweet.
Okay. Sometimes he be making it like
Kamari.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I swear he puts sugar in the tea.
Oh Lord.
I'm like, come on, did you put sugar in here? No, I didn't put sugar in it. Why does
and I always have tea. Is the only thing I have in the house, like besides wine.
Yeah, because tea is our backup when we don't have juice. But yeah. Anyways.
Well, so I hope that this Thanksgiving holiday is a blessing to you and yours. And if you're missing someone, mainly someone who's passed on, I pray that, you know, your heart will be filled somehow. I don't know, that's hard. I can't even imagine, but yeah. Okay. Am I gonna cry? Oh, I haven't cried on the podcast. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, let's go. Okay. All right, so in closing, happy Thanksgiving. Like, share, subscribe. And I hope you're pleased with 2 P.E.A.S. Pass the peas, like they used to say.